So I thought about it a little last time. Well, I just want to look at this real quick. Oh yeah, yeah. I wonder if we have more what's it called? Escape hoozles to do? I would imagine. Oh God, why? Oh, stop it. Okay. So I thought about it a little bit last time, on what I think could be happening here. Really, there's only two things that I could think of. One is, like, June's death wasn't actually a thing, and, like, it was, like, some weird staged thing. Listen, I don't like that one. The second one is way crazier, but I like it way more, is some timey-wimey bullshit's happening. Like, let's just say, for instance, that June that we saw die, or no die, did die, but that for some reason, another June from another timeline just randomly decided to show up, and then, oh, that'd be amazing. I don't think that's gonna happen because my brain's crazy, and, well, I just randomly start thinking of the most ridiculous thing ever, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Still don't know how Junpei's related to everything, but whatever.
It would seem so, but we are yet to be out of danger.
Not yet.
You're right. Let's hurry.
Let's go on get.
This exit needs the Uranus card, too.
I got it.
Hey, Junpei.
What?
Yeah, I know.
I'm here. Jesus, hold the hoozle.
All right, it's open. Let's go.
Yeah, I got this.
Okay, Neptune Key, let's see if you work.
I fucking hope so.
Yes, I think it unlocked.
Woo! Oh no.
It says incinerator.
No, that's bad memories.
So this is the incinerator.
For both Seven and me. I was there.
This is the first time I've seen it from this side, but yeah, I think so.
Then there ought to be a lever near the door. Yeah, right here. Pull that and the door should open.
Uh-huh.
Got it.
I don't like ever being in an incinerator, but whatever. It's fine. I know, you know, it's just...
Let's go.
It worries me, because you never know what might happen. It's called an incinerator. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
What the hell is going on?
What the shit is happening?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Uh-huh.
Jumpy, you came to get me.
I'm fine. Wait.
Of course I did. I made a promise.
I'm so glad you're here. So glad.
The music is very unsettling for the situation.
Hey, what happened to you?
I'm fine. I just fainted. I wasn't feeling very good.
See? Hold on!
I'm feeling a lot better now, though.
Are you sure?
Yes. I just need to rest a little longer. I'm sure I'll be fine.
You say that all the time.
You shouldn't worry about me.
Santa.
I mean, Santa's having a problem over here.
Hey, where is it? Where's the gun? You hide it somewhere?
Oh my fucking God.
I don't have it.
Let me guess. Did Ace get it?
I got sucker punched and they took the gun.
Wait, who?
What?
Like,
Who took it?
who specifically?
What? Isn't that obvious?
I took the gun.
I fucking goddamn knew it. This is why Junpei always needs to have the gun. Oh, god damn it,
Ace.
we're back to this again. Lotus! Why are you always getting a gun pointed at you?
Just what the hell do you think you're doing, Ace? Or maybe I ought to say Gentaro Hongo, CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Dun dun dun!
You have me at a disadvantage, and I don't like that.
I mean, I feel like the gun's a pretty good advantage, though.
You know me, but I don't know you. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Can you even begin to understand my pain?
The pain of prosopagnosia, right?
Another irritating insect.
Did this bitch.
And how do you know that?
Well.
Good question.
No matter. If you don't want to answer, it makes no difference to me.
Junpei, good question.
This is a waste of time anyway. It's time for me to go.
Hey. No, don't.
First is 1. Give me your hand.
Oh my god.
8.
He needs to calm down.
And with this... 9.
Uh-huh.
The 9th man. Kubota's bracelet.
Sucks for you.
I believe I've won this game.
Uh-uh.
I've had quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is.
Some shit's gonna happen, though.
What the hell are you planning, Santa?
Something's happening.
At any rate, this game ends now.
You sure about that?
I will escape, and the rest of you will have a slightly less pleasant ending.
Slightly less, but, still pleasant.
I suggest you enjoy your final moments. Goodbye.
Why is... No.
Wait!
Don't... Oh my god. Yep.
What? Why isn't it opening?
Yup.
One more time.
Oh my fucking lord.
Now open!
He's gonna get so furious. Well, he's already furious, but it's not working. That's not the bracelet.
No! What is this?
That's not what...
Why?
It's not what you... it's...
The digital root should be 9! It has to be 9!
Oh god.
Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Oh, he's gonna lose his damn mind. Okay.
Now!
Oh. 7, the ultimate hero! Oh.
No!
Damn. Got him! Beat his ass.
Oh, that was close. Too close. Thank you, 7.
I love this man. I love 7.
Don't mention it.
Did we grab the gun?
Just one punch ain't enough for this piece of shit.
Yeah, just keep punching him.
After what he did 9 years ago, I ought to rip him to pieces. But if a suspect can't talk, they ain't much good. Once he's locked up in a cell, we're gonna have a little chat.
Oh my god.
9 years ago? Then you must be...
You must be that guy.
Yeah, you finally figured it out, dumbass.
Junpei. I'm just... Oh my god.
Ace. You killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashido, didn't you?
Wait, Nijisaki?
Oh, right. You don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll just go through them in order then.
Just in case you didn't know.
Let's start off with Kubota.
It's gonna do like flat yup.
You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone.
Stupid thing.
You killed him without making it look like you killed him. The way I figure it, you had 4 motives. 1. In the nonary game, the number 9 is dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted.
Not that he had 9 anyway. Heh.
Adding 9 to any number doesn't change the digital root. Which means that number 9 could do whatever they wanted. You wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. You wanted the number 9 bracelet for yourself, so that you could make use of its power. In fact, you did use it in the murder of Nijisaki. 3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what had happened 9 years before.
Yeah.
You needed to silence him before he told anyone. 4. But last, and perhaps the most disturbing, you used Kubota as a test. You wanted to know how serious this nonary game was. Was it truly life or death, or simply a harmless prank?
That's kind of fucked up.
You convinced him to break the rules so you could see what would happen. That was why you killed Kubota, but he was only the first.
Punch him again, just to make sure he doesn't get up.
Next was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts for the Reds, You ran into Nijisaki near the big hospital room. However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Nijisaki. Chiefly because, when you met him, he was dressed like Snake. That was why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
No, that's not... That was Nijisaki?
As he was like, just fucked out of his mind.
Why? How did...
I'll get to that. Anyway, you thought he was Snake. Snake was one of the kids in your experiment 9 years ago.
We saw him.
You remembered him because he was the blind kid. But his presence made you think. Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me. But if that's true, why isn't he saying anything? Is he keeping quiet because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get revenge on me. Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past is a threat.
Damn, Junpei's laying it all out.
Before he tries anything, I need to get rid of him.
I'm the guru in this situation.
That was when you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet. You just waved it over the red. Verified your own number and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel. Then, when the door opened, you kicked him in.
Sucks for you.
9 seconds later, the door closed. And then 81 seconds passed. And poor Nijisaki was dead.
Then you mean to say... Snake is still alive?
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm as good as new.
It's like he's right there.
Thank you for killing the wrong man, but I can't say I like knowing that you wanted me dead. Although, to be honest, even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
I'd imagine.
Well, I wouldn't blame you.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death. When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you, and you left the room. You had been in charge of the Nonary project. Of course you would have known the solution to every puzzle. Which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse. All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it. With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters. Musashido was there. Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically begged you to kill him with it.
I was gonna say, that is pretty convenient.
You picked up that axe and buried the blade deep in the other man's chest.
Ooh.
One blow was all it took. And then you returned to the chart room as if nothing had happened.
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
Oh, Lord.
I had no reason to say no, so I followed you to the wheelhouse. When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest? You pulled out a piece of paper, the one I used to cheat during the vote. But that wasn't really what you were after. Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket. It wasn't a very good plan. Had way too many holes, and someone saying the wrong thing could have brought it all down around you.
Crashing.
You must have been desperate.
Damn.
But what made you willing to risk it all to do it? Ace. Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it. But why?
Because of this.
What's with the paper?
Just read it.
He's being very cooperative now that he got smashed in the fucking gut.
Let's see. Number 1. There are 2 ways you might survive this ordeal. The first is to win the Nonary game. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past.
Oh.
I have prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world.
Oh.
Simply look into the camera and repent.
Huh.
Once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters. Perhaps he will confess with you. The decision is yours. Do as you please.
Sounds like a pretty sweet deal, considering.
0.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted. If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else. If I could, then my alibi would be set. At least, that was the plan. Unfortunately for me, you got to it first. That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
You meant to kill him from the beginning, then? Musashido, I mean.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters.
He just strolls in. Oh, it's you.
I asked him, and he answered. He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just awoken from sedation.
The only one who didn't seem groggy was the 9th man. Creepy guy.
I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and disoriented when I encountered him. But yes, you are correct. I intended to kill him from the beginning, even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness.
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Yes, so it would seem. I was little more than a puppet, in many ways. Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared. The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake.
It all just fell into place.
There was an axe in the captain's quarters. Musashido was delirious from the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back. Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap.
You just hear the of like clapping from behind.
But yes, this was a trap. It was Zero's trap, and I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I did everything he wanted me to do.
Yeah. By manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3 people and keep the blood off his own hands.
It's pretty crazy.
All of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nonary game happened. Am I right, Santa?
Dun dun dun!
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know any...
Here we fucking...
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa.
Just stop.
Actually, I guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki, huh?
So,
My memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki, no doubt about it. Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you.
ironic.
But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right? After all, the person who planned the nonary game this time around was Zero. And Zero's you.
Duh!
Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh? Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh?
He's probably about to lay some shit on us, ain't he?
Yeah, you got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki. I was one of the kids in the nonary game 9 years ago. I made it out. So did Snake over there. But there's one thing... No, I guess there's 2 things you got wrong.
Oh, God.
Number 1, I ain't Zero.
Ah, shit.
What?
Ah, shit. It totally is June, isn't it? God damn it.
Wait, what?
Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an assistant, like a secretary.
It's totally June. It's totally June at this point.
But an assistant's only an assistant. I didn't come up with all this. All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Then, if you're not Zero, who is?
Here we go.
Calm down there, Junpei. Didn't I say 2 things? You made one more mistake.
Oh, hell.
Junpei, you just said, all of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's why this nonary game happened. But that's not it. Revenge isn't the only purpose. There's another reason you guys were playing the nonary game.
feel like vengeance pretty big one.
To save someone.
Save someone?
Right.
What do you mean?
You were brought here to help my sister.
Aw, hell.
To save Akane.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, Jesus.
Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. I was there. I saw...
Oh, what the fuck?
What? What the hell? Where is she? Where's Akane Kurashiki?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
my head! My head, it feels like it's gonna pop.
Oh, God, Seven, calm down. Seven.
Seven! What the hell is going on?
Come here, baby. Come here, Seven.
I don't know. I just... Oh! I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode!
What was the Nonary Project?
Maybe we just didn't know all the facts.
I'm sure you know already, but I'll tell you one more time. It was a project designed to test a particular phenomenon. And what was that phenomenon?
The telepathy with the things.
For two organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact.
Yeah.
The morphogenetic field theory.
Dude, I know what it is. I'm never gonna, like, ever be like, oh yeah, the morphogenetic, like, I can't even say it.
Could human beings use these invisible fields to exchange information? That was what this experiment was conducted to determine. There were two separate locations. One was the Gigantic, and the other was a building in Nevada called Building Q.
Probably the way safer option.
The 9 children trapped in Building Q were faced with numerous puzzles, copies of identical ones on the Gigantic. They were told to send their answers into the morphic field set and transmit them to their brothers and sisters on the Gigantic. The transmitters were put in Building Q, and the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up, but
I was gonna say, but they weren't.
there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason, she was placed on the Gigantic with the receivers, like me.
That's not good.
Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A. Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic. I think I've told you enough. You get it, don't you? I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
Don't do this.
Where what is going?
Don't play dumb. You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't.
Oh, hell.
How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia?
Different timelines.
How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nichisaki was killed?
Aw, shit.
Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo?
Not really.
And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open it?
Well,
You know.
that's...
Oh my god. Oh, what? Oh, okay. He knew. Because I knew. Oh, God. Junpei was receiving information that I sent to him through the morphic field set. It's simple, really. How do I know the alternate futures, then? Oh, my God. Imagine a river that splits in two, like an upside-down Y. Okay, the river flows from the top to the bottom, from a single stream into 2 branches. It only flows in one direction. It can never flow backward. Information's the same way. It moves from the past to the future, but never flows backward. That's why people at the river's source in the past will never know about those downstream in the future. But the people downstream will never know about another one either. Information only flows along the path of the river. But I am different. I can manipulate the morphic field set to pluck knowledge from the future. I know what happens on either fork of the river, even though the people on either fork know nothing about one another. Now, who am I? Is it me? And I am the 9th letter of the alphabet. Oh my god. But I'm also 0. Am I? Hold on. Now that's not true. I'm not really 0. Not yet. Perhaps you could say I am less than 0. 0 is my future. In 9 years, I will be 0. Oh my fucking god. Am I... Where did she go? Oh god. June. No, Akane. Or Akane, however you want to call her. Where did you go?
Santa!
Why is Clover... Oh shit.
Freeze.
Well, I mean, he definitely deserve it. I'll give him that. Santa's got the gun. Guess he picked it up when we weren't watching. Looks like he's turned the tables on Ace, though. Wonder how he likes having a gun to his head.
Get up.
Oh, sure isn't about to take that gun off him for a minute, is he? Ace isn't putting up any kind of fight. I mean, I don't think I would either, but he just looks drained. Like, look, he's been beat. He knows. I guess he's going for the door, huh? He doesn't need to verify to go through that door, but...
Hey, what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
He can't get through any numbered doors with just 2 people. The hell's he thinking?
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus. It's time for me to go make a wish come true.
Oh my... That's it? That's all he's gonna give us? What the hell does that even mean? Shit, they're out! Oh, okay, bye. Well. And now the gate's shut. Looks like the rest of us are stuck in here. They're all looking at me. What? At least 7's headache's gone. Okay, that's good. He seems to be alright. Well, guess there's no harm in trying. Let's see if this old door still opens.
Damn. Well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon.
Like how I'm doing narration now.
Oh, you mean we're trapped?
Yeah, sounds about right.
So it would seem.
What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Make a wish come true, whatever that means.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh, what?
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing Santa would do now.
Oh, God.
No. No, you can't be serious.
Oh, but he is. Shit, we gotta do something! Maybe we could still get out through door 9. There's the red. Yeah, alright, we can do this. I just gotta... No, it's not gonna work. There's no way. The 5 of us can't open this door. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26, which then 2 plus 6 is 8. So we're literally 1 off. Is there any combination that'll work?
Junpei, can I borrow your pen and notebook?
Yes, dear. Sure, why not? I don't think I'm gonna need them. Ever again. Well, she certainly looks purposeful. Looks like she's writing equations. A lot of them. Ah, man. She doesn't look very happy. What? Hey, no need to be ripping out pages like that. Jesus.
What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that!
We all need to stop stressing. All right. At least 7 got it away from her. Maybe now I can get a look at what she's writing. Let's see. All the possible combinations we got going on here. Oh.
What?
And there's no other way?
Lotus. Looks like she'd figured it out, though. Man, this is just too cruel.
It's okay. Go.
Is it, though?
Lotus.
I don't feel good about this.
Come on, you know we can't do that.
Oh, don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
Not really. I mean...
God damn it, you idiot!
Whoa, where the hell did that come from? Looks like she expected that about as much as I did.
Without... if you're not... Look, it'd be bad, all right?
For a cop, he sure doesn't have much confidence.
Bad?
Yeah. If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
Is 7 being a big soon right now? What is...
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, all right? End of story.
Fucking 7, dude.
7.
He's right. I'm not leaving you either.
Me too.
Guess we'll all die together.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
You're all idiots.
Act as tough as you want, Lotus. We can all see you're about to cry.
That being said, however,
However,
I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus behind.
Huh? Why?
I trust you remember what happened to Ace? I couldn't, see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier at the Red.
oh yeah.
No! What is this? Why? The digital route should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Just to see, why don't we give it a shot?
Okay.
Give it a shot.
Yes, that is what I said.
Well, like all of us? Dot, 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 dot. Yeah, all of us. Or them, at least. Huh. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 equals 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. Huh.
You were right.
Still doesn't work.
It ain't opening.
But it did open 9 years ago. The digital route was 9 then, I'm sure of it.
You think maybe they changed the settings?
Perhaps.
Shit. If we can't get through this door, then we can't get out. The walls are way too high. There's no way in hell we could get through that door. That door? That whole 7 popped out of 9 years ago. All we could do is stand here and stare at this door with a 9 on it. I guess this is it. This is the end. Man, we are so, like, down. No, we're fine. Maybe we do, like, Oh, God. Oh, Hakane fishing. I was watching. I had watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. I was listening. Every sound that vibrated in his eardrums. I heard. Did it do this last time? Can't. I was too focused on being crazy. Smell, taste, touch. I felt everything he felt. I knew everything was about him. What he was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing. All of his feelings and worries and fears became mine. My mind, my consciousness was inside of him. Through the morphic field set, we were resonant, and we were as one. I was him, and at the same time, I was an observer. ... It started with a tremendous noise, like a clap of thunder. That was approximately 9 hours ago. A bomb had gone off on the ship we were on. Oh my God. That was when my resonance with him began. My resonant event melted into him, and we became one. Inside of Junpei, what the fuck? Somehow I found myself in Junpei's mind 9 years in the future. Oh my God. But I didn't lose myself. I was living in 2 realities at once. One was the present, the other was the future. Perhaps you could think of it as 2 movies showing on the same screen at the same time. Eventually, it becomes difficult to separate them and determine which movie is which. However, if I concentrated, I was able to focus on one or the other. That was why I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me.
Come on, over here!
Jesus. That was my brother, Howie. He was yelling. I followed him. Around me were 7 other children. They all looked like they were about my age.
Come on, hurry up!
We ran down the long, straight hallway and burst into the large hospital room. Oh, we did this. Everyone was arguing. 2 of the boys got in a fist fight. Of course they did, because they're boys. A girl watching them began to cry. I want to go home, she cried. I want to go home. Another girl slapped the crying girl and glared down at her. It has been 2 hours since the nonary game began. We were starting to fall apart, but just when all hope seemed lost, Light started talking. Light. He was blind. 9 years later, we would call him Snake.
Hello, everyone? Could you come over here for a moment?
He was older than most of us, and his voice had authority and dignity. It still does. The fights died down, and we all gathered around him.
I have a little sister. She is very important to me. Right now, she is over in Building Q, and is desperately trying to send information over to me. Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday.
As he spoke, he pulled something from his pocket. In his hand were 9 four-leaf clovers.
I was going to give these to her as a birthday present. I was outside picking them when I was abducted. I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific plant is, well, it is difficult.
Yeah, that's pretty. I can see that.
But my sister means a great deal to me, and I hope that these would show her how much I cared for her. Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9 four-leaf clovers would be appropriate. Every one of you has a brother or a sister in Building Q with Clover. For their sake, we have to survive. We have to get off this ship. Do you understand? If we're going to do that, there are 3 things you have to remember. We need trust and love, and we have to have faith in one another.
Yes.
If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way. Did you know that the leaves on the 4-leaf clover mean faith, trust, love, and luck? Those words are leaf words. So if you believe what I've told you, and you understand, then I want you each to have one of these. They're a promise between friends.
Friends. He gave a clover to each of us. I took one too. Eventually, he was left with only a single 4-leaf clover. He had one last thing to say.
Now don't ever forget, so long as you have that, we will always be connected. Do you understand?
When he finished, the tension of only a few minutes before had gone. We were calm. ... After that, we ran around the ship for a while longer and opened several of the numbered doors until we finally found a door with the number 9 on it. In fact, there were 2 doors with 9 on them, and we found them in the chapel. We split into 2 groups and walked through the doors. Oh, don't take me back. I hate this fucking room. This goddamn incinerator, dude. The memories here. It's too much. Before long, we all found ourselves in a room with a ceiling that looked like an upside-down funnel. For some reason, this room had another number 9, but this time, it was the only one. But if there was only one door, that meant only 5 people could escape.
What are we gonna do? There aren't any other doors.
We began to panic. Then, as if things had not gotten bad enough already, it's gonna do the... Yep, it's gonna do the...
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
Imagine how horrifying that would be.
Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes.
Like you're standing in the incinerator and then you just hear this.
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
What?
Well.
What's happening?
Oh God.
What did that thing say?
Everyone calm down.
That didn't sound good.
My brother Owie swallowed hard and answered.
I think it means this room is gonna burn.
Oh, we're all gonna burn.
Burn!
The plaque on the door says incinerator. And that voice said that the incineration is about to start. And incinerate means to burn.
No! Help me!
Abject terror filled the room as everyone began to scream and cry. Every pair of eyes were filled with despair. Then, Hello! High up on the wall, a door opened and a man appeared. He was a huge, frightening mountain of a man, as large as a bear. 9 years later, we would call him Seven.
Don't worry, kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys.
And I love him.
I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you. ...
The rest happened just like Seven had said it did. The 4 of us who stayed behind were saved by Seven. We crawled through the vent, away from the incinerator, and slid down into the hall. We came out on the other side of door 9. On the wall opposite the door was a set of double doors. We went through those and began to run up the spiral stairs. As we ran, I led the way. Behind me were Nona, my brother Owie, Snake, and Seven. The other children, the ones who'd gone through door 9 before us, were up ahead. I could hear them cheering each other on. We ran and ran and ran. We leapt across as many stairs as we could and kept running. The stairs spiraled upward like a tornado. Eventually, I pulled ahead of the rest. Perhaps Nona had slowed them down. I didn't want to lose them, so I slowed down as well. I didn't stop, but I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they had caught up. That was when I realized.
Oh no, where is it?
Oh,
Did I drop Jumpy's present?
Oh, Jesus. I knew it'd been with me when we passed through the vent. Then had I dropped it as we slid out? I had to go back. No! I had to! But I knew I couldn't tell the others. They would stop me. I was sure of that. I didn't stop to think. I simply moved. No! I ran to the central hall, the room that connected to all the other areas of the ship. I hid in the shadows, and moments later I felt a rush of wind as they ran past me, up the staircase. Fucking just... I waited until they were out of sight, and then I ran. I moved as quietly as I could, down and down and down. Finally, I reached the bottom deck. Oh no. I ran into the hallway and looked around frantically.
There it is!
Ooh, it was just where I thought it would be, sitting under the opening of the vent. I ran over and snatched it from the floor, but as I ran back toward the stairs in freedom... Oh my god, here he comes. The door to the incinerator opened and a man stepped out. It was Hongo. Gentaro Hongo. 9 years later, we would call him Ace.
Ah, how wonderful to see you decided to come back.
Horrifying. His smile made my blood run cold. It looked mechanical, as if someone simply pulled up the corners of his mouth.
Come with me. We must continue the experiment.
I don't wanna. I shook my head, eyes wide. Slowly, I began to walk backward. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. Then I spun around and broke into a run. But he's a big, strong man. I felt Hongo's hand close over my left wrist. Oh.
I said, come with me.
No. There was an edge of insanity to his voice now. I pulled as hard as I could, but we're a child, so...
No! Stop! Let go of me! Let go!
I shook my body and flailed my arms, trying desperately to get Hongo to let go of me. But I was still only a child. I was no match for a man like Hongo.
Stop struggling, goddammit! Do as I tell you!
No! He heaved on my arm, trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Then suddenly...
Akane!
Oh my god. The door to the stairs flew open, and my brother Owie burst out from it. Behind him came Seven and Snake.
Akane!
He cried my name again as he leapt towards Hongo.
You came back!
I cried out. But then...
Ha! You're too late, idiot!
Jesus. Hongo threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the incinerator.
Ah!
The force of it threw me to the floor. I scrambled to my feet and looked toward the open, numbered 9 door. Hongo stood between it and me, but behind him I could see my brother. His fists clenched. But those fists never reached Hongo. No, it closed. Rip. With the cold, heartless screech of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. ... Hongo glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there was an object there, but not anything he would consider a human being. Then he turned away and walked to the red that sat next to the door. He reached into his pocket and removed 2 bracelets. He waved them both over the scanner panel. What an asshole. 2 asterisks appeared on the red. He checked the screen, then tossed the bracelets carelessly onto the floor. Alright. Okay, hold on. What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all and walked past me as though I were nothing more than a rock by the roadside. Oh, hold on. A few moments later. Okay. The 2 other doors slid shut as well. ... Faintly, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. I turned around and ran toward the door with the 9.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
Okay, hold on here. I could hear a voice from the other side of the door. A worried, frightened voice.
Help me!
My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. My voice echoed lonely around the empty room.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here.
We might have an out.
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door.
What?
Then it started again. Warning. Warning.
Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
Oh.
Incineration will begin in...
Oh, God. Now, oh, what the here we go.
18 minutes.
Oh, my God.
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Here we go. Holy shit! Man, I knew what it was gonna say, but that was one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it.
It's starting.
Santa started the incinerator.
Fuck! Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
I like that transition it did.
What the hell? What the hell? What in God's name are you talking about? It's 9 years this and 9 years that, and when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiments. You aren't making any sense.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now.
Yeah, we're in a sticky predicament.
I promise. I'll tell you everything once we get out of here.
But
Incineration will begin in...
It's gonna do...
17 minutes.
We already wasted a minute.
You know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn.
Yes.
what kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means.
It's okay. I apparently have June in the past feeding me information to the future, and I... Listen.
Well, God damn it. Okay, fine. I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want.
Sweet.
But you have to do something for me. 7, figure this out.
What? Why me?
Just shut up and stop this thing.
Okay.
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off button.
In the incinerator itself?
There isn't anything like
I was
that.
gonna say.
How the hell do you know?
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Yeah, Lotus isn't happy about that. Can't really blame her. Wait. The floor. It's moving. Oh. Okay. What else can I say about it but...
What the hell is that?
What? Oh, God.
What is that? What is that?
Okay. What else could I say, Hakane Vision? The floor opened and a machine rose out of it. It looked like a computer. At least it kinda did. There was a monitor, a keyboard, and a cross-shaped device of some kind. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off even as more took their place. I forced myself forward. Okay, finally I reached it. It looked like I looked at the screen. It was blank. Oh, and I saw my own frightened face staring back at me. Oh God! Why'd I click? I didn't. Ah! I'm stressed. All I could see on the screen is a reflection of my own face. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Okay, Junpei, just calm down, all right? Everything's gonna be okay. Ah! Man, I wish this thing would just shut up.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
All right, hold on. All right, back to this thing. If it's only showing up now, then it's got to be important. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
Figuring it out. Hold on. Oh my God. Ah! Hey, we're all tense, lady. That doesn't mean you need to get to shove people around.
Okay, it's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Sure, I'll just push buttons. I'm sure that'll... Oh, shit. Oh, well, at least it's on now. What the shit is 5S7P? What's on the screen, though?
What is this?
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
Will future or past June feed the information to me? It's got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across a 5x5 grid. The numbers range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle...
The incinerator will stop? Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
All right, puzzle. How do you work? Oh man, that goddamn voice again.
Incineration will begin in 13 minutes.
It's just letting you know. Shit. 13 minutes. Can we really do this? We can! My heart feels like it's gonna pop. Uh-huh. My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt the seconds tick by as I stared at the screen, completely lost. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. Pressed against the window in the entry door was a face, a frightening, evil face. Uh-huh. It was Hongo. How long had he been watching me?
Don't know what to do?
He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled.
It's simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you.
Okay.
Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
Wow, that didn't help. He didn't help at all. His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back hot tears.
You're a terrible person! I hate you!
You're damn right.
Oh, my. How could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice.
A gentleman, huh?
I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty. You see? I've even left you a way out.
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
Oh my God.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
Huh?
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
The verification function of the red?
Then I remembered. Before Hongo left the room, he said scan 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what's your number?
I looked down at my left hand. I was gonna say it's 5. Just like us. The face on my bracelet showed a 5. 1 plus 3 plus 5 equals 9. I ran to the door with the 9 on it. I grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel. But it's not gonna, stop it. It's not gonna.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
I hear Hongo's muffled voice from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
Why are you doing this?
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys. Now start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I can't! I don't know how!
Let's just think about it. Hold on.
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you?
I need to feed it.
Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
I can't!
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few minutes.
Hold on. I'm gonna figure it out. Feed it to her. Some timey-wimey paradox bullshit will happen. That's why June exists now. Oh my god.
I imagine it will be very painful.
Yeah, burning hurts. His horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it.
Incineration will begin in 10 minutes.
Is it gonna cut back to us? Yeah. Oh. I was crying. Great gulping, sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow, I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. All right, I stared at the monitor.
I can't. I just can't. There's no way. I can't figure this out.
I'd be dead. just throwing that out there. What was I going to do? I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. My palms were sweating. We don't have Mom's spaghetti today, though. And my blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot. So hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself into pieces. Oh, Jesus. It's doing the thing that it usually does when the puzzle thing happens. I reached into my pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get. The doll Jumpy had given me. Aw. At least I had that. I held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me.
I got this.
Jumpy.
I got this.
Help me.
Don't worry about it.
Help me. Help me. Jumpy. Jumpy.
Oh my
Jumpy.
God. I got it.
Please. Help me. Jumpy.
Oh my God. Oh!
Akane?
I got it!
Akane?
Who the hell is Akane?
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Oh my God. We're not fucking around. Seven and Lotus don't understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me. And I think Snake may have figured it out. No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. I need to figure this out. Where did she go? Maybe over here. Maybe.
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Say something! ...
Fuck! Did something break our connection? I swear I just heard her. Shit.
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Oh, what?
Jumpy?
This is weird. I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course. But I'd heard it so clearly. Like he was right there.
Jumpy!
I screamed as loud as I could. Oh.
Akane!
Jumpy!
Oh, this is weird. That's her. She's there. Then that means...
Akane! Akane!
Are you in the incinerator right now? I don't know why that...
Yes, I am! How did you know?
The connection. I couldn't believe that he knew that. Now I understand what Santa meant.
Right. There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
I think I get it now. I know my purpose!
Incineration will begin in
Oh, hell.
7 minutes.
Jumpy, we don't have time!
As quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator. Alright?
Got it!
I got this! And I do. I get everything now. Let's get back to this thing. At last, I finally understood what all this means. I know why the nonary game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane. It's pretty insane. I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. June is... 0 is... Akane Kurashiki. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself right now! That means that there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan, I will save her. I will save Akane Kurashiki. I must save her no matter what.
Incineration will begin in
5 minutes.
6 minutes.
Oh, we still got 6 minutes. We're good. The voice reminded me of how much time I had left.
Jumpy!
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, alright? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise.
This is some crazy shit, dude.
So don't worry, alright? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
All we have is a few minutes. My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. It felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him. ... Alright, time to get to work, Junpei. Is the snake talking to them about something? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get out of my way.
Hey, what are you...
Just trust me, okay?
Sorry, Lotus. I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot more at stake here than your pride. I'll apologize later, alright? Now let's have a look at this thing. We've got numbers all over the grid. I think the panels are all out of order. So I just need to switch these out. Staring at it's not going to accomplish anything. I'll just have to try it.
Just think of what I did all those times before. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
Fuck. Oh, I was hoping it wasn't gonna make me. Oh, this is. Oh, how do I? Hint. Okay, hold on. Wait, when I press hint, numbers appeared in the empty spots on the grid. They're all single digits. I get the feeling the numbers change when I switch out the yellow squares. But this yellow square at the bottom, why does it stay blank when I press hint? This one? Okay, so I can't move this one. What the shit? When I press, the numbers disappear. Looks like I can turn them on and off. Then there's some special meaning to these two modes. What could it mean? I have no fucking clue. Hold on. It's 77S 5. Wait. 9999. Bruh. I have no clue. Hold on. So if I grab this, is this timed? Oh shit. Maybe I'm maybe I'm supposed to make everything like 9. Let me see here. Okay, hold on. Let me just I just want to see what's going on here. Let me just I think that's exactly what I need to do. But I don't think I'm gonna waste your guys' time staring at the screen, so I'll be back. I crave death. It took me a long time, guys. And now it's asking for a password. You know fucking what? I'm just gonna assume that the password is gonna be the constant throughout this entire game, which has been 9. I'm guessing it's 9, or it could be something stupid like because like before we got to the screen it said success, enter password, so it could be success. I don't fucking know. Oh boy. Well, let's just sit. Let's see what. Let's just see what. Oh my god. Fucking end me.
Yes, that's it.
Fucking end me. Okay, you got all that? You got all that information? Dude. This recording has gone on for far too long. Not like an actual video itself, but like because I keep the recording going while I'm figuring it out, so it just keeps going, and it is way longer than I want to admit. That's fine though. We figured it out, and we're gonna figure out if we're gonna do this next time. Oh my lord.